whereas June 2026 marks the 57th annual celebration of Pride Month throughout the United States to embrace diversity and recommit our efforts to advance inclusion and prevent discrimination against LGBTQ+ individuals, and whereas LGBTQ+ people are important and respected members of our community, they are our family, members, friends, and neighbors, and they make invaluable contributions to the cultural, civic, and economic success of the Village of Morton Grove, and whereas the Village of Morton Grove's tagline, incredibly close and amazingly open, underscores our collective resolve to work together with all members of our community to facilitate open relationships and foster a safe and welcoming environment for our residents and visitors regardless of age, race, religion, marital status, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, or physical challenges, and whereas the Mayor and Board of Trustees of the Village of Morton Grove believe all our residents should feel valued, safe, empowered, and supported by their peers, educators, community leaders, and the community at large, without regard to sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression. And whereas the Village of Morton Grove salutes Morton Grove Pride, a group of residents that have planned a series of events this month celebrating the diversity of our community and encourages residents to learn about and support these events by visiting the organization's website at mortongrovepride.org. And now, therefore, I, Janine Whitco, Mayor of the Village of Morton Grove, hereby proclaim the month of June 2026 as Pride Month in the Village of Morton Grove. Further, I urge all residents to join with the Village Board and me to eliminate discrimination wherever it exists, to accept all people for who they are and who they love, and to honor our diversity by celebrating our LGBTQ+ family and friends and neighbors. In witness that whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the Village of Morton Grove. So thank you. Happy Pride Month to everybody.
Thanks.
Next, just an announcement about American Warrior Initiative. It's a fundraiser that provides veterans with service dogs, and it is happening in the village on Friday, June 12th. The event starts at 5:30, so a little bit earlier, at the American Legion Civic Center, and there will be live music and entertainment. And it's always an inspirational event to see the veterans connected with service dogs. It's very emotional, so a good initiative. And lastly, to our observing community members, I wish to say Happy Eid al-Adha, which will be celebrated, I think it's today, tomorrow, and the next day, but mainly tomorrow within our community. So anyone celebrates, Happy Eid on that. And for that is the end of my report. Clerk's report.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Staff report, Chuck?
Just one informal report. Wanted to thank Miss Allison Harvey and her 5th grade students from Apollo Elementary who joined us here at Village Hall on Friday for 2 classes doing a presentation on democracy and local government. Otherwise, no report.
Nice. Okay, Corporation Counsel? No report. All right, reports by trustees. Trustee Khan is absent, but she has nothing to read. Trustee Minks?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no formal report, but I did want to make a plug for our yard signs that we have available here at Village Hall and Public Works. You can come and get one of these signs for $30. It supports Morton Grove Days, and it's part of our sponsorship program that will raise money to help facilitate a really fun event over July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You can go to mortongrovedays.org and pick them up, or you can pick them up here at the Village Hall or at the Park District. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you. Trustee Sheba?
No report and no yard signs, Your Honor.
Trustee Thill?
No official report, but I have a couple announcements, if I may. 390 trees will be planted this year, and our village does go around with a water truck and water them. But I've had a couple of neighbors contact me and explain that they haven't seen the water truck. And what I'm asking is, you folks that live where the new trees are planted, please consider to go out there maybe once a week and give those trees a good water. Because you can't drown them, but you certainly can help them. My second comment is I agree with Trustee Minks about the yard signs. They are $30. But don't restrict yourself to $30. If you want to pay more for them, that's fine. It's going to a good cause, and it's something that we're always proud of. And the third comment I'd like to make is that this is our 250th anniversary of our country. I would love to see a lot more American flags fly throughout the summer on our homes. I mean, it would be just so proud to see Morton Grove step up and do something like that. End of my report.
You have 2 resolutions, my friend.
And I do have 2 resolutions. I did read them once before, but you forget about it. I have Resolution 2634. It's authorizing a professional service agreement with H.R. Green Incorporated for the 3rd review service for Clearwater Fiber Development. This is a development that's coming into town to put in fiber optics within our village, and we're hiring this company, Green Incorporated, to oversee it for us, because we don't have the ability to see that they're doing everything right. And so I move that we accept Resolution 2635.
Second?
Motion made by trustee Thill, seconded by trustee Travis. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba? Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Resolution 26-35 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
I have Resolution 2636. It's authorizing a contract for the purchase and the installation of a diesel generator with Cummins Incorporated for the Department of Public Works facility. I move we accept Resolution 2636.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Thill. I'm going to give it to trustee Mink seconding. Anybody, questions, comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Sheba? Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Resolution 26-36 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
And I apologize for screwing up. End of my report.
Now you're done. All right, trustee Travis.
Yes, I'd like everyone to mark their calendars for the village's annual community garage sale, which is set to take place on the weekend of June 12th through Sunday, June 14th, 2026. You can visit the village's website to sign up, and the CRC has begun accepting submissions for the summer 2026 photo contest. The event will run until September 1st, with winning photos being acknowledged at a future village board meeting and being displayed at Village Hall. The contest invites residents to capture the spirit of what makes the village special. That is the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee White.
Yes, Your Honor, I have one ordinance this evening. It's ordinance 26-11. This was introduced on May 12th. This is the second reading. This is approving an amendment to a special use permit and authorizing the construction of a detached accessory structure serving an existing daycare facility at 5633 Dempster Street in Morton Grove. This was approved by the Appearance and the Planning Commissions. I move to accept ordinance 2611 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee White, seconded by trustee Thill. Any questions, comments, clarifications? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks? Trustee Sheba? Ordinance 26-11 passes 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else? Okay, I'll move on to no other business before us. Presentation of warrants.
Yes, I'll
Trustee
present the
Travis.
warrants on trustee Khan's behalf. Tonight's warrants total $373,972.45. I move that we accept tonight's warrants as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Travis, seconded by trustee Sheba. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
The May 26, 2026 warrants pass as presented, 5-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. And now is the time for residents' comments.
Just a brief reminder or announcement that Go Green Morton Grove and my family are partnering for the 3rd annual induction cooktop pancake breakfast on June 6th from 9 to noon. Everyone is welcome. You can try your hand at induction cooking, enjoy time with neighbors, eat pancakes, and spruce tip syrup made with spruce tips harvested right here in Morton Grove. So anyway, come find me or Andrew, and we'll be happy to talk to you more about that. But would love to see some of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Terry, that was Kim Moldovsky, for the record. Okay. Anybody else? Here. Okay, come on down. Okay, but we're timing you.
Just before you start timing, I got to get it ready.
No
And
problem.
I know it's a public office, so I'm not going to be recording myself, not be recording you guys, so I just got to get the camera. Is that okay?
Take it, well, yes.
That's like legally okay, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Not recording you guys again, I'm just recording me.
That's fine.
I don't do this often, so, okay.
And start with your name, please, Martin, even though I know.
Of course, of course. So, my name is Martin Shasho. I'm a community member. I guess I live in 9130 Lehigh Avenue, just 2 minutes away from here. So basically, I have chickens in my backyard, and I'm kind of tired of living, like, I'm not gonna hide them, hiding them and not living peaceful. But first and foremost, I got them not knowing that it was not the law here in Morton Grove to have them. So I got my chickens prior to doing any research because I thought it was a universal law, a universal right. So after getting them, it just kind of felt this unease and not having peace about them, and it really affected my life. And it affected my life significantly financially, and just having that fear stems a lot of different things that come from that during the last six months or so that I've had them, 7 months or so. So after realizing that they were not allowed, I guess I had to go in depth and give you guys a reason why I think they should be allowed. And I believe that having chickens as a food source is an individual right, a natural right, and a universal right. Throughout history, here in this country and countries all over the world, this has been a right for all people. It's been a source for them as far as food, and it's been a source for them as far as using that compost that comes from that for gardening, and also brings food as well. I began raising these chickens here in Morton Grove. So basically, I just want to be fully transparent with you guys. I got what they call the breed. It's called the Buff Orpington. They're amazing in winter. I tried giving these chickens a fair chance at life here in winter in Chicago. I have a significant larger property than most of my neighbors, and probably top 10 and maybe in all of Morton Grove. So my property is well more than capable of handling the chickens. And so these chickens have become sort of like a neighborhood gathering opportunity. On a weekly basis, neighbors come and bring their children there. My nieces, who also live in Morton Grove, have learned how to utilize these chickens and how to learn from them, how food is coming from these chickens, and how we could use even the waste to actually bring fruits and vegetables, which I'm preparing for right now. I have 500 to 700 plants. There's 12 different kinds of watermelons that I'm going to be growing in my backyard. I've given these watermelons, I've given plants to all my neighbors as well. I've shared eggs with all my neighbors. Here in this folder, I have 20 out of the 24 signatures of the neighbors that live around me that have I continually go to and ask if they've been bothered by my chickens, if my chickens have been loud, or if anything like that. And all of them actually say they don't even hear them. So across the street from me is a forest preserve. And in the forest preserve, the forest preserve gets flooded. It gets seasonal burnings, controlled burnings seasonally. And then also, a 3-minute drive away from me is a horse barn. And they're allowed to take those horses to the forest preserve, and it's right in front of my house. I have videos of horses right in front of my house, which is beautiful, by the way. And I like to take advantage of that green space over there as well. And so when I go there, there's horse manure all over the place. The floodings, the controlled fires, and the horse manure. And then obviously, living by a forest preserve, there's rodents around there. So
You got about 10 seconds.
really, it's been 4 minutes already. I practice so much better at home, but So basically, that's kind of my point. I have other points, but they've been a real point of interaction with my neighbors. Children love them, adults love them. They have such a peaceful vibe. People come, not just my own family, my neighbors also, they are accepting of it. So, like I said, I have 20 out of the 24 signatures. Only one individual was against it. All the other ones were for it. 3 of them were not home. So I've kind of done my due duty as well, because Mike, the Morton Grove, someone that's hired by Morton Grove, came by, and there's a section by my pool area that that was like, with wood and stuff like that piling up. When he came and told me that that's an issue for rats and whatnot and rodents, I immediately cleaned it up, and I cleaned up the process of feeding them, so no more food on waste on the ground. And so I just basically want to end by saying that, again, I believe that owning chickens is a natural right, a universal right, and I believe that anyone should be able to kind of handle their food sourcing. So that's what I.
Thank you.
And by the way, like I said, I planned this so much better. I'm not going to use this recording at all. But
We
I
can
hope
do
you
a
got
dry
my-
run afterward. When people leave, we can let you re-record it.
Oh, no, I was going to say, it's just like if there's anything I could add, maybe I'll come back next time to add. But that's
Thank
kind of
you.
my
Thank you very much.
okay.
Thank you. All right, any other residents' comments? Hearing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Travis. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting ends at 7:20.